Assalamualaikum and hi. In this video, I would like to share about excellent emulator set for SM025 for session 2021-2022. Okay, for set I or another set. Okay, this sets contain two part. Okay, part A and part B. So we can see from part A. Part A we have 3 questions. Okay, so the total question for part A is 25, 9 plus 11 plus 5. And then for part B, we have 7 questions. Okay, so total marks for part B is equal to 75. Okay, so first of all, if you look at question 1, we can see this question is about probability for, from chapter 8. So for question 1 for chapter 8 and number 2, the cumulative probability distribution function of a discrete random variable X. So this question is about chapter 9 random variable, and for question 3, the number of emergency call received in a day for 24 hours. So it's about chapter 10 special probability distribution. So what we can see for part A, we have 3 chapter which are probability for chapter 1, question 2 for random variable, and number 3 for special probability distribution. Okay, next we look at for part B. For question 1, is about integration, and for 1B is about chapter 3 by using trapezoidal method. Okay, so for question 2, express the equation of parabola in the standard form. Okay, so this question is about chapter 4 coordinates. So for question 2, we can the question will be come out for parabola or ellipse. So in this question, usually the question will ask about standard equation and how to sketch the graph. Okay, so for number 3, okay, so for question 3, usually we come out for question circle in chapter coordinates. So you have to master for chapters for subtopic of circle. Okay, so for question 4 is about chapter 5 vector. Okay, so in vector, the question like to come out, for example, you have to find the equation of line, or you have to find the equation of plane. And the other question like to come out is like you have to find the angle between. Okay, so as we all know, to find the angle between, we have 3 types: angle between line and line, line and plane, and plane and line. Okay, and another question like to come out as well, you have to find the intersection between line and plane. So when the question asks you to find the intersection of point, so you have to give the answer in the form of points x and y, x, y, z. Okay, for question 5, okay, so we read the question. The cumulative distribution function of a discrete random variable x is given as. Okay, so this question is about chapter 9 again. So it's about discrete random variable. Okay, and then for question 6, a continuous random variable is also chapter 9. So what we can see, there are 3 questions from chapter 9. So a lot of marks from chapter 9. So you have to study more for chapter 9. And then for question 7, the distribution of weight of all sugar sachet produced by a particular factory is assumed to be normal. Okay, so this question is about special probability distribution for normal distribution. Okay, so as we see from the part B, so we have chapter, so you have to master chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 9, and chapter 10. So I would like to share that for chapter 9 you have to master enough, because we have a lot of marks from chapter 9. For example, chapter 6 we have 60 marks, and for question 5 we have 11 marks, so 16 plus 11, so total for 27. And then we have to plus from part A, that 11 marks, so total of chapter 9 38. So it's a lot of marks from chapter 9. Okay, and then one tip from me, how to finish all the question in a given time, which is 2 hours. Okay, so you look at the marks from the first question, for example. Okay, find the probability that it is defective item, so it's consists 4 marks. So I would like to suggest you to answer this question within 4 or 6 minutes for one question. Okay, for question B, 5 minutes. So maybe you will answer this question between 5 and 7 minutes, because if you do the question within the time, okay, so you will have enough time to check your answer before you send it to for the last session. Okay, that's all from me, the tip for becoming exam. Thank you.